We're doing the things that we need to do to put this franchise back where it belongs, where it's supposed to be. We are supposed to be a perennial playoff team, and if you're not careful, we're going to bite you in the butt and win a championship. That's who we're supposed to be.
While the record still leaves some to be desired, Indiana playing a lot better as the season has gone on.
They've been a lot more competitive, so I think that was kind of one of the things that you expected. You expect some growing pains when you have a very young team.
We have to trust the work that you're doing, right? There's no magic, snap of the fingers, okay, now you're going to understand it. There is just a process of continuing to work and continuing to work. And the more you put the work in, the more comfortable you're going to feel and the more confident that you're going to be on the floor and understand that you are getting better. Here are the areas you're getting better, and we're going to keep working at it until you see that improvement in yourself.
Together on three, 1, 2, 3.
Together!
I really came into this year and knew me and my staff were going to do a lot of teaching, just a lot of making sure that we removed a lot of bad habits and implement good habits and habits that were going to stick with us.
We're going to practice until it's perfect. We're going to not skip a step, I promise you.
I was looking for Christie Sides type coach, and so many people had mentioned her to me. She values defense, she's high energy, culture matters. And then once we hired her and she started sharing with me the type people that she wanted to bring on her staff, I was like, wow, this is great. This is perfect. This is exactly what the Fever needs. It's exactly what our returning players need.
When I was able to get out and hire the people that I thought would help me be the most successful, I was hoping to get Jessie Miller on board with me. She was living out of the country in Germany, great basketball coach. Loyal. For me, loyalty and who you are as a human being is so important. And Paul's been in the NBA. I thought he could really help me with an edge of what's going on in the NBA right now. We can implement that into our system now. He's been awesome. Karima Christmas, my gosh, can't say enough about her. And our players just really fed off of her because of her experience when she was with us. And then Jared, he's been here before. He just fit. He fit with what we wanted, what we needed. These guys have worked their tails off to make sure that we are just talking about playoffs and championships.
Sometimes you can get a little bit ahead of the process. And I think right now, year 2, we're a little bit further along because we got in that first pick.
She has been phenomenal this season as a rookie, leading the WNBA, shooting 61% from the floor, coming off of an all-star starting appearance in Las Vegas.
She's done it all without thinking, no hesitation, just the readiness to make the right move and play.
It was a great season. I loved every single moment of it. It was great to learn and experience being in this new league, something that I've dreamt about since I started playing basketball.
She has the tools to be very successful in this league. I think she has the work ethic. She's just gifted in so many ways, but the girl just doesn't want to lose. She wants to win every game. She wants to win every drill. She wants to win every shooting practice, anything we're doing shooting. And when you have somebody who wants to compete that hard, that's hard. That's hard to go against and to stop someone when they just have that kind of competitive spirit and wants to win that bad. Maturity's gotta happen fast for us. And I knew I needed a point guard, somebody that I could blame everything on and she'd be okay with it.
Just culture-wise, I think that Christie came in with a plan and I was part of that plan, and it was to be a leader, and I think I did a fairly well job in that position. Just trying to lead my teammates in a way to give them that 8-year experience that I've gotten.
Just to have her loyalty and her trust, and just to be in that locker room with players who didn't know me, she was able to help bridge that gap. And I've really appreciated that from her.
Melissa Smith is doing a great job leading her team this year. She's been extremely dynamic, making sure she's on the board, shooting those open shots. I think her confidence is growing game by game. She's doing a great job getting her teammates open and being coachable.
Melissa Smith has been on fire lately for the Fever. She had almost 30 points against the Phoenix Mercury.
My approach was just to get better, just work on things that I wasn't as good at last year and just improve in every area. And I've been working on shooting threes a lot and making moves to the left and just improving on everything.
And you've seen her game mature in that way. For her to be able to assume that role and continue to learn through some of the adversity that she's faced.
She's got to continue to do that every night. She's just a mismatch for whoever they put on her because she's so good around the basket as well.
I feel like I've gotten a lot smarter with reading my defenders.
Seeing the improvement and just seeing how much of a difference this year is than last year.
I've always prided myself on being more of a, more action than I do talking. I think my teammates, every last time, know that about me. For me, I wanted to be and lead in ways that didn't involve me saying so much, me being a pest, and me being that person that was doing more talking than I was doing. So for me, it was about making sure my teammates felt comfortable being around me. We always respect each other, and I think leading for me and cultivating this team was about making sure people knew who I was and what I wanted to bring to the table for all of us.
The best thing, though, that separates this year and last year is the fact that we saw that last year, but they just didn't have that fourth quarter kick, that edge. But we see it a lot here today.
I feel like this league is really competitive, and being here for 2 years, I definitely feel like my confidence has grown. I feel like I'm finding areas where I fit, and that's something that's really hard in the WNBA, to try to figure out where you fit on a team, and I feel like I'm getting to the spot where I can feel confident in my role.
Seeing the growth out of our team just from the first day of training camp when we all came as a bunch of individuals from a different background to coming together as a team, really buying into the process, really buying into the culture that Coach Christie wanted for us. I had players in this league just recognize, like, dang, Coach, like what y'all are doing is really incredible, and it's really awesome what's happening in Indiana. Coming from players, that's incredible. These guys showed up every single day, every day at practice, every video session, and never gave in. That's just toughness, and they bought into this vision, that we have collectively, that we talked about, and I think these guys have just bought into it, and they see it. They see what can be here.
I think it's an exciting time for the Indiana Fever. The way we finished the season, we beat several playoff teams last year. We showed continued improvement. We've got the nucleus of our team back. We saw Liz and Kelsey and Aaliyah Boston continue to get better. And now we've got this first pick again. I just think it's an exciting time. If I was a local person, I'd be getting my season ticket right now, because I'm going to tell you what, we're going to have some sellouts.